When I started my coaching practice, I did what I knew how to do as a former leader: run fast, stay busy, and strive to be efficient. I'd fill my days designing programs, leading client sessions, creating content, juggling my inbox, and chasing half baked ideas. Every hour was full, every to do list was overflowing. And yet, at the end of the week, I'd sit down, take a breath, and face the uncomfortable question: what did I actually move forward? Not did I work hard, because I was working hard, but was I focused on the right things? Was I building real momentum in my business? And the honest answer was no. I was really busy, but I wasn't effective at all. And the realization hit me hard because I'm a coach and I guide clients through this exact terrain. But as I remind my clients, knowing and embodying are two different things. So I hit pause. I pulled back. I took inventory of where my time and energy was really leaking. And I told myself the truth, the honest truth. You don't need to do more. You need to be more efficient with pure intention. Hi, everyone. I'm Jen Wilson, founder of Jen Wilson International. And with 25 years of experience leading global teams and coaching top tier entrepreneurs, I help high achievers like you cut through the noise, clear the fog, and bring your vision into life. So, what is inefficiency? Here's the real thing: inefficiency isn't a lack of effort, and it's not laziness. It's just misdirected energy. It's the chronic misalignment of time, attention, and effort, and often by high achievers who care deeply and are capable of a lot. But capacity doesn't equal clarity, and effort doesn't equal progress. Inefficiency, it's really sneaky. It hides beneath our ambition. It thrives when we try to be everything to everyone. And it whispers, just push a little harder. And before we know it, we're exhausted, we're overcommitted, and underwhelmed by our own results. So, how does it show up? So, let's name it. Because if we don't call it out, we can't shift it. Inefficiency, it looks like saying yes to too many things. It also looks like micromanaging your business. And then it looks like helping everyone else, but really neglecting the vision you're trying to build. You end the day exhausted. You end the week questioning yourself. And you often are wondering, why does this feel so hard when I'm working so much? And here's why: you're leaking energy in places that don't deserve it. And your highest value work cannot thrive in the scraps of the leftover of energy. So, what's the shift? Let's start here. Efficiency isn't really about time. It's not about color coded calendars or doing more in less minutes. It's not about productivity hacks, although I love a good productivity hack. It's about intentional focus. It's about making clear, deliberate choices about how and where you're going to direct your energy. Because when you're clear on what matters most, everything else gets easier to sort, including faster decisions, fewer distractions, and more meaningful progress. And it's not just about being productive, it's about being precise, doing less with more depth, more alignment, and more results. It's also about protecting your zone of genius fiercely, saying yes to what lights you up, saying no to what just fills the space. And yes, systems, they matter too, but only if they support your clarity and don't add to your overwhelm. For me, the shift meant some big, uncomfortable changes. I had to rebuild my calendar around creative flow and not just packing in meetings and calls. Saying no to collaborations that looked shiny on the outside, but weren't actually aligned at the core. And then delegate things I was okay at doing so I could protect my time and energy for what I'm great at. And here's the thing: little by little, I started to feel something I hadn't felt in a while. I was beginning to feel momentum. I felt alignment. I felt like I could breathe. And it wasn't from doing more, but it was from finally doing the right things. So if any of this is hitting home for you, I want to give you 3 reflection prompts. These are powerful. Whether you journal with them, you can use them with your team, or you can take them into a quiet moment of reflection during your day. And here they are. First, ask yourself, where am I confusing momentum with progress? Are you checking boxes? Or are you actually moving the work forward that matters? Number 2, what am I doing out of obligation and not alignment? And this is a tough one because it's where the energy leaks in real time. It's where you're saying yes to the things that are quietly draining you. And then, third, what would it look like to lead from clarity instead of the urgency? Like, imagine what your day would look like, what your team would look like, what your business could feel like if all these decisions had spaces to breathe and they weren't just rushed, but they were rooted in your why. If you need to pause this video, do it. These questions are going to tell you more than any planner, any efficiency app is ever going to do. Here's what I want to leave you with. You don't need to do more. You need to direct your brilliance with intention, clarity, and trust in what only you can do. Efficiency isn't about the hustle. It's a leadership practice that creates space for deeper impact, better boundaries, and more joy in your work. Now, if this resonated with you and you're navigating growth, transition, or the messy middle of leadership, hit the subscribe button. This channel is here to give you practical tools, powerful reflections, and a moment of breath in a world that's always rushing. Because you don't need more noise out there. You need more clarity. And that's exactly what we're building here together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.